Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are here with a game of Lucky Dice, and this is the July version. Super cute with the pandas and the watermelons. You can get your copy of this at my Ko-fi shop. Yours will come blank, so you can either put dollar amounts in or you can put the categories in. So that's what I like to do. So I have the initials for retirement, my daughter's college, and my son's college in here. And basically we're going to roll the two dice, and where they intersect is who will get the money. So I still have not mastered this whole money dice thing, so it still changes on me when there's other changes, which I'm going to ignore. Only going to count it when I roll the dice. And I'm also not doing any IOUs. So if we come down to it, whatever the last amount is just going to go into that category, and that's that. So let's get started. Okay, we got 5 and 5. So I'm going to make this first one for here and then the second one for the top. So 5 and 5 is my son's college. So we're going to come here to this drop down and change that to my son's college, and you see it changed. And we're going to give my son $1 because that's what was showing before I made these changes, and it changes. And if you see over here, it deducted $1 and gave it to my son. So we're going to roll the dice again. We got 1 and 6. 1 and 6 is also my son's college. So he's getting $1. So we're going to come in here and we're going to pick his name and give him $1. And then we will roll again. Okay, 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 is my daughter's college, and she's getting $10. So we're going to click the drop down, click her name, and give her the $10. Gotta figure that out. But, okay. So let's roll the dice. That didn't look like it rolled, but I know I saw the little script function go. So 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 is my son's college, and he's going to get $10. So we're going to come in here and pick his name and give him $10. And we're moving right along. Roll the dice again. And we got 6 and 6, and it's getting $1. So 6 and 6 is my daughter's college. This already says her name, so we're just going to put the $1 in and roll again. Okay, so we have 5 and 6 getting $10. So 5 and 6 is retirement. So we have retirement getting $10. Roll the dice again, and we have 1 and 4. So 1 and 4 is also retirement, so retirement will be getting $5. So we'll come down here and we'll change that to retirement, and we will give it $5. And we'll roll again. 3 and 2. 3 and 2 is retirement. So retirement is going to get $5. So we're going to change this to retirement and put $5 in there. And there we go. This changing thing is making me out of here. So let's roll again. We've got 3 and 2 getting $1. So 3 and 2 is retirement. getting $1. So we are going to put that in. Okay, and roll the dice again. We got 1 and 6. So 1 and 6 is my son's college, and he's getting $1. That already actually says his name. And maybe change it to retirement. Okay, let's change it back and give him the $1. Okay, so roll the dice again. We got 4 and 6 getting $10. So 4 and 6 is my son's college. This already says my son's college, so we're just gonna come here and give him $10. And we're down to $18 over there that we have left. 5 and 3 gets $5. So 5 and 3 is retirement. So retirement is getting $5. So we're going to pick retirement, and then we're going to pick $5. And we are out of spaces. So I'm going to add more spaces. But we are down to our last $13. So I'm just going to come here like this and drag this down. It just took all the 5s with it. So let's zero these out. Okay. So let's roll and see what we get. 6 and 5. So 6 and 5 is retirement, getting $5. So we'll add the $5 to retirement. And roll again. 6 and 4. 6 and 4 is my son's college, so he's going to get $5. Okay, and we're down to our last $3. So, like I said, I don't do IOUs, so if this comes up as a 5 or a 10, we're just going to put the $3 into that category and call it done. And it's a 10. So 5 and 3 is retirement. So retirement is going to get the last $3. So this already says retirement, so we're just going to take the $3 in. And we're done. We have no more money left. So retirement got $34. My daughter's college got $11. Womp womp. And my son's college got $28. Wow, that's like the second week in a row that I think retirement actually beat out my kid's college. So that's a good thing, maybe, I guess. I don't know, because college is so expensive. But anyways, if you want to see how I actually track this in YNAB, which is the budgeting software that I use, check out the Transfer Tuesdays, because that's where I show how I allocate the money from these Friday freebie videos in the budgeting software. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share my channel with others, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.